A lot of you watching this channel probably wonder, isko kuch acha kyun nahi lagta hai? Why does she not like anything? Trust me, I ask myself the same question. One tries to go into a movie theater with a smile on their face always, ready to acha lago every single thing, fall in love, be moved, be brought to tears, both happy and sad. But do one thing. Put yourselves in my shoes for this weekend, okay? Just this weekend, and go and watch Ginny Wed Sunny 2. Then you come back and tell me, do you like this film? Think like somebody who has chosen to make this her profession, her job, and watch this movie. Let's get into it. Hello, welcome to this channel, to this platform with my name on it. I, of course, am Sucharita, a film critic who has been talking about cinema in some shape or form for the past 20 years. If you like what you see on this channel, make sure to subscribe and help me cross that 200,000 subscribers mark. Right after you're done with that, settle in for a review of Prashant Jha's new film in the Hindi language starring Avinash Tiwari and Medha Shankar in the lead roles, Ginny Wed Sunny 2.
मतलब आपको मुझसे कुछ नहीं पूछना, कुछ नहीं कहना।
Avinash is Rishikesh wrestler Shivansh aka Sunny, who has to give up his wrestling dreams because of one viral video where a woman falsely accused him of harassing her on a bus. The same video also ensures all his romantic prospects come to naught even before he's had a chance. Even without the YouTube infamy, Sunny has next to no marketable skills. This barely educated, socially awkward, conservative man, after 5 years of trying, has now finally decided to give up and rely on his family to find him a suitable wife. In Delhi, we meet Gitanjali aka Ginny. She's well-educated, a career-oriented woman who's so heartbroken from her previous relationship, she too has succumbed to her mother's ridiculous demands of finding a man. Both families choose to hide the true nature of their offspring's personality types, and inexplicably, through the classified ads in a newspaper, a marriage is arranged. What do you think is going to happen in the rest of the film? That's exactly what happens in the rest of this astoundingly inept hoax of a comedy film. Avinash Tiwari is in a strange place as a performer right now, I feel. He has outgrown the indie space, and the mainstream doesn't quite know what to do with this particular offering, which hinges largely on a deep understanding of craft and acting talent. Now, in this space, you might also run into Adarsh Gaurav, Radhika Apte, perhaps a Jim Sarb, a Shahana Goswami out on a stroll. One cannot place the blame of bad films and these actors' choices on the actors alone. They have inherited a professional acting industry which has very little room for today's Shabana Azmi, Nasiruddin Shah, Om Puri, Ratna Pathaks to occupy much space, to bloom as stars.
चमत्कार हो गया माँ की बात सुनी ली महादेव ने
So, saddled with yet another nonsense script, Avinash tries to have his voice be heard amid the cacophony of scenes where the background score is given more importance than anything in the frame, actors included. He's made to pay respect to his dead mother, whose AI-generated photo in a frame really is the metaphor for the entire phoniness of this entire charade. You see, this film, written by director Prashant Jha himself, is convinced the opposite of a Sundar Sushil Gharelu Ladki is one that wears a backless top, takes shots at a bar, and dances in a group of boys and girls. In this binary of the world, no other layers exist. Medha Shankar's limited acting performance is unable to lift any of the stilted character definition handed to her on paper. Then there are the bizarro side characters. A best friend who repeats the word Jesus each time he must exclaim something, which happens a lot, instead of, giving him a personality. Sunny's screeching older brother, Pintu, who behaves badly with everyone, none of whom ever give him a reason for this hostility. Ginny's single teacher mother, who is supposed to be progressive, but in a very serious and somber moment tells her daughter the two worst scenarios in a woman's life are an unwed pregnancy and the inability to conceive a child once she's married. It's especially devastating to hear the magical Lilith Dubey made to say these Barjatias of the late 90s coded lines. Also, why do these two women live in Chandni Chowk if that is not going to play into either of their characters at all? Sure, you're not expected to run around the streets with an Indian flag in your hand screaming, India, match jeet gaya, Bharat jeet gaya. If you know, you know. But why make such a show of the very recognizable, very particular neighborhood if it doesn't matter in any way?
नया टीवी आता है ना तो मन करता है कि उसे देखे बार बार देखे.
Ginny Wed Sunny 2 has a sum total of 0 redeeming factors. Even if you were to look at the surface level and be like, oh, but craft तो बहुत अच्छा है. नहीं है. My hypothesis is Everyone in the film is an alien who has come down to Earth for the very first time and has no idea how humans interact with each other. It's the only reason why both families in two different scenes talk about sex as getting a new TV. Don't ask me. Or why they grasp the concept of looking each other up on social media only in the pre-climax. Or why the exposition in dialogue is so banal. Or why Sunny's father, seriously without a hint of humor, calls up Sunny one day in tears asking if he has become a cab driver in Delhi because Sunny picks his wife up from her office a couple of times. There is a Gurudwara scene, a holy scene, an Akhada by the Ganga scene, an Aarti by the Ganga scene, a girl's honor is protected at a bar by her man scene, a pura शहर हम पर थू थू कर रहा है sequence, and a most stereotypical insertion of a Bollywood song at a place in the narrative where it is absolutely not required. Aliens. Aliens would think this is what life in North India must be like because this is what they've seen in their reference material. It makes sense. If this makes sense to you, watch the film at a movie theater this weekend. That was so fun.
मैं दिल्ली से बोल रही हूँ आप लड़की ढूंढ रहे थे ना
For relation mein recommendation, let me tell you about a story where an actual alien does come down to Earth and tries to make sense of social norms. This is called The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Read the book, it's like my absolute favorite. Or watch the film adaptation. This book has absolutely nothing to do with the film we've reviewed today, but heck, maybe I'm an alien too, I don't know. What I do know for sure is that I will be headed to the Cannes Film Festival in just under a month. And if you're a supporter of this channel and everything you see here, I might be reaching out to you soon to help us fund this trip. How you can get involved and what you get in return, all of that is coming up soon. For now, if you see your name on the screen, it means you are a paying channel member supporting the cause, and for that, I thank you. Check out the other 2 movie reviews from this week right here. I talk about Michael and Apex. And subscribe to the channel right here, 200,000. My name is Acharita. Thank you for stopping by.